Hey guys, Craftmaster Mr. Joe here, and with Cinco de Mayo coming up, we are going to do a sombrero craft for you guys today. So some of the materials you need are, we have markers, a paper plate, a solo cup, a hole puncher and tape, string, a little bead, I don't know if you can see that, some glue, and some colorful cotton balls. So the first thing we have to do is we have to color the plate. So we're gonna cut and get right back to you. All right, so now that we cut and got right back to you guys, we've made our design for the hat. We did it on the top of the plate, so we can have the lip up. And then the next step you're going to have to do is you're going to need to either glue or tape. We're gonna do tape for time permitting. Tape your solo cup, it could be any color, to the plate. So let's do that real quick. Not really an expert at taping cups to plates, but hopefully this will be good enough. Looks a little off center, but should do. All right, there it is. And then once you get that going, we're going to put some cotton balls onto the paper plate. Just for decoration design, just gonna glue those on. Don't really have a color scheme going today. I'll try to figure one out as I go though. Looks like we have 2 of everything except for the yellows and 1 extra pink. We need another color, it looks like. Orange it is. So yeah, depending on how many cotton balls you want on there, you can put as many as you want. You can put as little as you want. You can use the string to hang them on the ends. We're not going to get too involved in that today, just because I don't think I can do that. I don't think Mr. Kevin believes in me either. We need, oh no, it doesn't look like we have an extra color. What should I double up on, Kevin? What do you think? Green?
I like the blue.
The blue, but we have to start blue next time. So I'm thinking one in the middle, either green or purple.
Green.
Green. We could do green and purple. How about that?
Sure.
Ooh, you know what we could have did? Left that open spot for our hole puncher cuts. That's okay, we'll fit one in there. Looks like we just need the 1 extra. All right, so when you got it looking like this, you're gonna wanna let it dry for a little bit, mostly because you don't want glue moving around and maybe it will get on you. So then while you're doing that, you can cut your piece of string. So we cut ours pretty long because that's just how we did it, because we'll have the bead that goes through and kind of closes that off and makes it tighter. But if you're not using the bead, you can cut the string to fit your face more tighter. So with your hole punchers, we're gonna go right along the middle of the curve, just so we don't rip the edges. And then we're gonna wanna do the same thing on the other side. And then these will be the spots where you're tying your string on to hopefully make the straps that hold the hat to your head. So if you don't know how to tie knots at home, you can ask a parent for help. Maybe a sibling can help, or we could try to teach you right now. So I came in through the bottom, put it up, and you're gonna wanna wrap around, go again. It's kind of like tying a shoe, the first little step of just putting them over each other. And we're just gonna pull this tight and just do one more of those wraparounds. And that might be a little too tight.
And what type of knot is that, Mr. Joe?
That's the Craft-Master Mr. Joe Special.
It's a square knot.
Oh, that was a bad idea. I need scissors. But you can cut the end. We don't have scissors here, so we're just gonna leave that for now. And hopefully it won't disturb you guys at home. I know there's some perfectionists out there in this little group, but I'm sorry. Okay, now you want to do the same thing on the other side, and we'll just do it real quick this time. The Craft-Master Mr. Joe Special square knot. I know Kevin's a big knot guy. If you guys want to use a different knot, you can email us and ask for Kevin's help. He's a big fisherman, so he knows a lot of different knots. We just had to use the uni to uni yesterday. And so here's your strap. And then I usually find it easier if I take the end and twist it one time. And just kind of, it should go right through. And you have your bead there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little piece of tape, kind of wrap it on the end, just kind of in hopes that it will stop the bead from coming off. And then there you go. There's your sombrero.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you liked the craft idea. We'll be back next week with more cooking and more crafts.